Welcome to this week's episode of the Author Collaborative. With this episode, I'm kicking off the new season of Author Collaborative, and going forward, the book in focus will be Embraces in Ink, which is my latest book. It is a poetry book and it's a collection of 62 poems which talk about gratitude. And from today onwards, I will be talking about this book with the guests who will be coming in this season. And my first guest for this season is, and just a minute. Can you hear now? Can you hear me now, Tanvi? Is the volume okay? Hi, Nilshri. Hi, Sukana. Very excited to start the new season of Author Collaborative with a poet and author who I really admire. And I have read her latest book, Tides of Being, and we are going to discuss that. She's already here. Let me just invite her so we can start the episode. Hi, Shilpa. Nice to see you after so long. Tanvi, did you receive the invitation? If you have not received it, just let me know in the comments. I'll send you another one. I sent you one more. I sent you a fresh invitation, Tanvi. See. Hey, hi, Tanvi. Welcome.
It's quick.
No.
As soon as you asked me, I said no and it came.
Yeah, and no glitches. I can see you.
Yeah, I can see you too.
Shilpa is just saying congratulations on your book. Thank you so much, Shilpa. Yes, so Tanvi, welcome. You are coming on the show for the third time, and I'm really excited to start the new season with you. Before we go ahead, I just want you to introduce yourself to the audience. I'm sure everyone already knows, but whoever is new would like to know about you.
Okay, sure. So basically, I am an author, blogger, and podcaster. Apart from that, I do like 9 to 5 along with that. Moreover, I have written 4 books, 3 poetry, and 1 non-fiction. So that is about me, and I drive with the content. I create a lot of content on Instagram, and I also do some podcasting. Like I have recently started guest podcasting, a monthly guest episode on YouTube. So I was experimenting it with like online and offline both, but I found like offline is far better because we are doing just one episode. So yeah, that is what I am currently pursuing.
Okay, wonderful. And you also completed 50 episodes on that podcast, right? Recently.
Episode of podcast, and tomorrow I'm completing the 1,000th post on Instagram.
Wonderful. That's amazing. Congratulations. And we have congratulations coming from Sukana and Nilshri also for our latest books. Thank you so much, both of you. Yes. So we are going to focus on your latest book, which is Tides of Being, and it's a collection of 100 poems. Let me just show the cover to everyone first. Beautiful cover. Yes. So Tanvi is holding the hard copy, and I am going to show the Kindle version that I have with me. This is the cover of the book, Tides of Being. It's a collection of 100 poems, and I have already done a detailed review of the book on my blog, but I just want to talk in brief about my experience. Each poem in this book is followed by an illustration, which is very, very eye-pleasing. That's the main attraction, of course. But other than that, the words that Tanvi has written, shout out to the illustrator also, first of all, Ruchi. She has also done a wonderful job. And as for Tanvi's words, uh, the poems are on varied topics. And the thing that struck me the most was that simple everyday thoughts that are going on in our head, every now and then, she has converted those into very beautiful lines of poems. And there's a sort of relatability to the verses in the poem, and that's what I really liked about it. I'm just going to read out a few lines that I really liked. I have annotated like immensely. I think the whole book is annotated. So I'm just going to read out some that I really liked a lot. Okay, so this one is titled "Do You See Light or Darkness?" And it goes, amidst darkness, there's a hidden light. Believe it or not, it's more within. Seek it and you will find it now, then answer if you see light or darkness. I'm, because it is very short, I'm going to read out a few more.
Okay, one
My,
more that I want to ask: Do you find light or dark? darkness.
I always find light. Okay, so this one is titled Does That Happen With You? And it goes, you went to sleep well. At midnight, it began to prick. That deadly pain you felt. A feeling of dying that night. Can't scream, can't rise. Soothing yourself, waiting for it to go, or life slipping through. So
Acha,
as I was mentioning, the lines are such that they are your own thoughts and feelings, but we might never have thought of converting them into verses like in the manner that Tanvi has. So go check out this book, Tides of Being, on Amazon, and it's also available on Kindle Unlimited. If you have the subscription, you can read it for free. Uh,
I
yes,
would
we
love
have
ये poem
Jainand
पढ़ के
here.
आपको क्या याद आया? Like, what did you feel like? ये poem किस लिए होगी? Because this is one of the poems that could be. I won't mention that thing, otherwise you will guess it. ये कुछ किसी चीज को लेके स्पेसिफिक थी. So did you get through it? Like, ये क्या हो सकता है?
This one, does that happen with you? हाँ मेरे साथ तो ऐसा होता है. So when I read it, I felt like this poem is about my thoughts, which come and go out of my head so quickly that I'm not able to grab them. I am feeling something this moment, and also the fact that you talk about you have slept with one feeling, but you might not necessarily wake up with that feeling in the morning. So that's the feeling that I got with through this poem.
That's true.
Yeah, Jayanand is also saying that it's my favorite. Nilshri is also agreeing with my review of the book, which she's saying poems are intriguing.
Yes, yes, I would
And
put a like
yes,
detailed review of your book on my blog.
and Mitesh is appreciating the lekhak in my background. Thank you so much, Mitesh. Okay, so that's the review that I had for you book, and I have already read out. Maybe if time permits, I will read out a few more poems because, as I was mentioning, I have annotated a lot. And your poems are really short. I'm sure the audience wants to know more. Okay. So, Tanvi, moving on, going with the format of the show, I have a few questions for you. If you would be kind enough to agree, answer them. Are you ready?
Yes.
Just a second. Let me just pull up the questions. I've kept them here because I tend to forget.
Yeah, that's completely fine. At least we cannot remember a lot of things the whole day. We are juggling through a
Yeah,
lot of
I know. And we are doing so much work online only. So, the head
yes,
is full of stuff.
literally.
Sukena is saying मेरे review में time है. Sukena, it's okay. I am still waiting for a lot of your reviews on my books. Okay. So my first question to you is, Tides of Being is your third poetry book. Okay. And I want to know, how has your experience been similar or different in terms of the three books that you have written in this genre and then publishing it also? Tides also has shorter poetry lengths in comparison to the previous books that I have read of yours
Hmm.
in poetry. And was this a conscious choice and how did it come about?
Okay, if I talk about like every book is written in different time, different perspective, and different mindset. So yeah, there were a lot of difference in putting up all three books at that time. Like the first book was a 50 poem. That was a set of 50 poems that I was a newbie in publishing, and I didn't have any idea about what goes around. So I just
Hmm.
simply got a publisher and published my 50 set of poetry in a book.
Hmm.
In that, the cover picture was that was me.
Hmm.
Nobody will understand like that picture is me because that I just edited it as a wallpaper
Hmm.
because then मुझे ये भी नहीं पता था कि people don't like real pictures on cover. Luckily, I did not put my face on that. Otherwise, that would have been like nobody would have bought that book because people don't like that. If I talk, and in that book, I did a doodled art at the water as the watermark of the pages.
Okay.
Like on
Hmm.
every page, there was one doodle art that I made myself. I sketched
Okay.
it and I just made it the watermark of every page. So that was the first book that was done with this mindset. That was just the first book. When I came with the second book, that was a conscious choice again because I wanted to like give out something emotionally driven and something that people can relate with, not like
Hmm.
the one Tides of Being, but in a different way. Like there are different thoughts are having. So for that book was written, and that was having like the length of the poems were like longer than this
Longer.
one,
Yes.
because that those were the genuine poetry that I have been writing since years.
Okay.
So I never thought of like, I never feel like poem should be short. I just, when I
Huh.
start writing, I feel like और भी लिख सकता है. I should write more. I need more words to put in. So that was done that ways. Again, if I talk about the third one, in the third one, that is like I gave my soul and heart, everything to that book, because I had a dream to like come up with illustrations in my poetry books. Like since
Hmm.
childhood, that was something I wanted to. अभी मेरी first book में there was that watermark thing that I
Huh.
hand painted. But coming up with like, I have grown through it, and I learned like hand painted drawings or illustrations are not that good
Hmm.
in a book rather than the digital art.
Yes.
So somehow I found the one of the best illustrators. So I just collaborated, and this book turned out.
Hmm.
If I talk about the length, that was a
Hmm.
conscious choice or not. Actually, I was planning a different sort of book this year, but due to some things and some ideas in my mind, I could not come up with that. This book
Hmm.
I started in November 23, and I randomly
Okay.
started writing short poetry based on the different thoughts and days. Like on a particular day, I'll just write one poem.
Hmm.
I wrote for 150 days. I was having 150 poems collection at that time.
Hmm.
So out of 150, I wanted to do 100 again. So these
Hmm.
are just mood poems, like relating to different moods that we all have across the year or
Hmm.
our lives. So basically, the shortness was due to like finding your answers in the form
Hmm.
of poetry. So that was done with that consciousness.
Also, one more difference that I noticed in between, because these are the latest that I have read of yours, Filled It Again and then Tides of Being, in the shortest duration I have read both of them. So one stark difference that came across was that in the previous one you had rhymed the poems, but in
Hmm.
this one you have not. Was that
Yeah.
also a conscious choice?
Actually, if I talk about, mostly I write free words.
Hmm.
Like recent, like with Spilled It Again, I started the concept of that sonnet.
Hmm.
I would write sonnet as the opening poem, and then I'll come up with the free verse again.
Hmm.
So I usually write free verse. So it depends on the mood when I'm writing. How does it go?
Hmm. Okay.
These poems I wrote in a sequence, so I compiled them all together rather than choosing from different set of poems or writing new ones. So
Okay.
that was all came with a flow.
Okay. And how has the reception been? Because I'm sure the readers who have read that book and this book are somewhat common. The people who must have read Spilled It Again have also read this because they must have enjoyed the previous book. And how has that response been in comparison to that book and this book between the same readers?
Okay, between the same readers, if I talk about, I can take you as well. Like you admired this one more than the previous one. There would be reasons. Because of that, I was able to make it better. One was like repetition of words. So in
Hmm.
this book, I have tried not to put a lot of words again and again. That was one feedback that helped me with this book. So
Hmm.
moreover, people have loved this book. To be honest, I did not got that comparison chart yet, because
Huh.
not many previous readers have read this book. So the people who have read it, they are like, "Oh, this is something like you said, something that tapped in my mind." So all these kind of thoughts are coming from the people. People are loving it. They are making it like, I love the title choice in the question format, because that was very much conscious of me to put it do and does. I, in fact,
Hmm.
did not choose did. I
Hmm.
wanted to do it as do and does, so that people can relate it at the point they are reading it, like they are in the present.
Hmm.
So the
Okay.
experiment that I tried to do with this book, that turned out pretty much well for now.
Okay. And that also shows your growth, that you have taken the feedback that you got from the previous book and tried to consciously change that, improve upon it in this book. And it shows.
Thank you. And that was because of you. For like people who can like, most of the people say friends ka feedback nahi lena chahiye. Friends are the worst choice to ask for the feedback of your work. But friends who are in the same
Hmm.
fields are the best ones to give you the feedback, I feel.
And also,
Because
friends to show you that this is the area that you need to improve. सिर्फ तारीफ नहीं करते हैं, सिर्फ बताते भी हैं कि कहाँ improve कर सकते हैं. Okay.
So yeah, I have got my choice of people who help me in that field. So I'm
Yeah.
happy about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings me to my second question, which is I've seen you using social media a lot, and I am also a very enthusiastic social media user. But I want to understand from you also, how has social media helped you to promote your books and writing? And did this evolve from the first book to now your fifth book, I think? Fourth, fourth book. And has it more or less been more? I've also seen you doing offline promotion. So how has that been? Has it worked well in the offline promotion better or in the online promotion? And how have the two merged together to help?
Okay, this I want to like definitely answer in a good way because I have seen that growth and I have always experimented and tried to do a better thing than the last book. So when I published my first book, I had no idea about publishing industry and how it works. I never promoted that book at that time. I think they are the most appropriate that come to me. So that book is again that is again a 100 chapters collection. So from there, I got few people who read my book by their choice. There was nothing I don't have to like force them or
Huh.
pay them anything. If I talk about now, last year with the last book, I had that offline launch. I went to Kolkata for that. That was from publisher's side, but I did not feel like that was that great at that time because I had no knowledge how they conduct it, how many people are coming to launch their book at the same day and same place. So I just went and I just tried it out. So I felt very good because there were people who at least showed their interest in the book and they listened to me. That was the first offline event for me, uh, first book launch for me. And then just after that, I was approached by Read With Us Book Club for an author event, and that was my first author event that completed 1 year. I think few days back or yesterday only. I don't know the exact date. From there, I interacted with the readers. Actually, I just talking to people on online, making friends. That's okay. But when you start talking to people as a reader, that changes everything. So there was this guy, Kshitij Bajpayee bookish, his page is that. He met me, I didn't know him. And he met me, he just said, oh, आप तन्वी हो, मैं क्षितिज हूँ, oh, मैंने कहा तुमने मेरी book पढ़ी है. So he started talking about the book and he just praised my book and I was like, oh my God, this is something new for me.
Yes.
So that happened. So that was the first offline event. After that, I got to know about book fairs. I participated in different book fairs, and then Delhi Book Fair happened, the first event. So in that, I got to interact with a lot of authors. So I realized every author is driven by one single spirit, that is writing. So we interacted, we come to know about a lot of mishappenings in the publishing that we have gone through by different publishers. So we discussed all these things. I got to learn a lot of things. If I talk now, I'll summarize my answer from book offline and online events. So this year, what happened? I tried to do everything that I can do online before my book comes and after my book comes. So online campaigns was the thing that I learned from like from you or maybe other publishers and authors who run campaigns on the Instagram to promote their books. So from there, I learned about this and I tried it on my book. I prepared an Excel sheet of 30 days and noted down everything I wanted to do pre and post launch of my book. So I did all those things and that literally helped me. Not many people have read the book, but I have received a lot of feedbacks from the people about like book and writing and about my content. So that has helped me grow a lot. And online and offline, it depends on the budget. So sometimes online event are more better because they don't ask for a lot of money to be involved in that. Sometimes you can directly like go live and talk about your book. And when we are planning offline event, we need to get a space. We need to get collaborate with the agency. Let's suppose I want to collaborate with a cafe, so they will ask for money and they will ask for the space, and there will be a time constraint. But when we are online, there is no time constraint as such. So we have to see offline, online as per the condition. Both will do their pros and cons. That depends on how you execute the thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, like, my offline event was a hit. So that was something that I felt that went very well just because of me. Read with us book club and the illustrator with us. We all together came, like Siddhant, Ayush, Sukana, Astha, Nitesh. We all came together. And then that event was organized and it went very well executed, and very well, everything was flawless there.
Lovely. And yeah, I have seen the event online, of course, because it was streamed live also. And then you have been sharing a lot of posts from the event too. And I can see that it was successful. What I want to have as an add-on question to that is, has that impacted your online presence post that?
Online presence, as in, can you
Has it increased your reach?
Uh, for some time, like recently, I don't know for what reason, for the past 2 weeks, my reach is declining. I don't know what is the reason. I tried to figure out, but I'm not able to figure it out why it is happening. And then I saw a few more creators telling about it recently. Reach is declining. I don't know for what reason, because you have been seeing, like, I'm posting at least one post every day. So that is something, and that is not way apart from what I do every on my Instagram. So I'm not understanding what exactly is going wrong with my page.
Hmm.
So to be honest, I have to, like, stop looking at that, because that will again
Yeah.
demotivate me.
Oh,
And every
yeah.
time
That's true. Yeah.
New Year comes, we either start again with a lot of confidence and just go down for some time, then we restart. So right now, I started this year very well. Then office started full time. I had to go office. The consistency broke in between. Then I realized that cannot work that way. I have to show up because I want to do that.
Hmm.
Then I started again. This consistency has been maintained. So I want to take it along in 2025.
Lovely. Okay. Great. Thank you, Tanvi, for answering so honestly and sharing all your experiences with us. That's the end of the two long form questions that I had for you. You have also read my latest book, Embraces in Ink. See, I'm so used to saying heartstrings and harmonies. I've forgotten that this is the new book that we are supposed to focus on, Embraces in Ink. And today is the first episode, and you are the first guest who is going to talk about it. So the floor is yours.
Okay, so now we are going to talk about this book,
Yes.
Embraces in Ink.
Just a minute.
And
Let
just
me
go
also
for
show
that.
the cover. This is the cover,
Yeah.
Embraces in Ink, and that's my latest book. It's a poetry book, and it's a collection of letters and poems written to a lot of things and people.
Yes, I'll talk about that. So allow me some time. So basically, I read a book twice. Half of, not full, half book I read twice. So even after, when I was reading this book second time, I did not feel like I have read it before. So that can be said, like, this is written so well, like, maybe that there was a time gap when I read second time, so that is why I might have forgotten. But I did not feel bored while reading it. That
Thank
is
you.
something I usually do when I read something second time. So that bores, and I just get like, I feel like, "Arey, arey, to padha tha. I don't want to read it again, or I don't find that vibe of reading that again." So that did not happen with me this time. Every poem looked like a new one, like I am reading it for the first time. So that was something I want to praise you for that. And apart from that, the book turns out as a collection of letters or in the form of verses, I would say.
Mm.
These are letters basically to different people, things, and everything that we come across in our lives. I can't like I can't tell you, like, what she has missed, because I could not like figure out exactly. There might be things that she might have missed, but many of the things, talking about cutting, talking about COVID vaccine, talking about phone and helper, everything she has talked about. She has presented her gratitude to everything. So that is something that is too much relatable with me, because since like when I was in college, I remember one of my friends were with me. I used to, oh, pencil, what are you doing this? I would like talk about my pencil and my friend, oh, Tanvi, you talk with things also now. Oh, wow, that's good. So I remember her name is Mansi. Whenever I talk to my things and I just mumble to myself, I remember her every time. And sometimes I call her and go, यार मैं अपनी चीजों से बातें कर रही थी, so I remembered you. It's poem that reignited in me. So this book turned out very well for me because she has like talked about her gratitude journey that she posts every day. Like for the past 2 years, you have been doing, like
Yes.
including this year.
Yes.
So that is something I just loved about it. Like the idea of coming up with a gratitude as a theme and everything about gratitude. It told me like we can have a lot of things in one single theme.
Yeah.
So that was something I loved about this book, and I must say you gotta read this book because many of us are not like too much acknowledging things and people in our life. So we all need to do that, and this book will drive you to like present gratitude to each and everything and every person that you have missed in your life. So yeah, so I similarly I have also annotated a book, not just few lines. I have annotated whole poems. Like I just put a paper on my Kindle and I just put it and I slash, and the whole poem is highlighted. So I'll read one of the poems. That's something very much relatable to me, and the from of it. The title is Dear Backstabber. I just love that. So, dear betrayer of trust. So, this is addressed to betrayer of trust, someone who broke the trust. Why did you do it, despite knowing the history behind that person and how they treated me? Why did you let them into your life, despite understanding that it would hurt me and that our relationship might never be the same again? Why did you defend your actions, choices, and decisions, despite realizing that you were in the wrong and that I had only warned you for your own good? Why did you never apologize, despite being aware that you have hurt me and that I might not be able to heal from it ever? Why did you question my loyalty, despite recognizing your fault and being treated the same way I was by that person? And I want to add, it is written from someone you hurt, someone who still loves you, and someone you have still not said sorry to. So, all the backstabbers, please come to us and say sorry at
Yes.
least for once. Also, we will be
हम
like,
माफ कर
we don't
देंगे.
need your sorry. We will be like, we don't need your sorry, but still you have to be sorry about what you did behind us when we trusted you a lot.
Yeah, and also some people think that some people forgiving is a sign of stupidity, or maybe they have not understood that we understood what they were trying to do. So this is also based on that कि हमें समझ में आ रहा है कि आपने हमारे साथ क्या किया है. We are not that stupid.
The point before that, I want to acknowledge Nilshree's comment.
Yeah,
Talking about the
ऑफिस में
gestures.
पीपीटी बहुत हो रहा है.
Actually, you might have seen my story just now. I was putting a story and I was like, this, that, and I was doing that a lot.
Yeah.
When I made the video, I made it twice. Actually, second time I was like, no, I am done. I have to attend a live as well. Now I don't want to shoot it. I posted it. So, yeah, the thing is, when it comes from someone you have trusted and you have loved, you had a very good bond. It is not tolerable, actually. That happened with me last 2 years back, I guess. I overthought a lot about that thing, that incident, and the person. But after some time, I realized ki it's not like I won't be able to go back to that person again because that is not happening the first time. That was the first time that I was able to understand it that has happened. That was happening behind the scenes a lot of time. So it's like backstabbing for someone. मतलब वही वाली बात है ना कि आपको पता ही नहीं है कि आप क्या बोल रहे हो. आपको तो मेरे बारे में जो आपने बोला ना वो आपका आपका जेलसी बोल रहा है, आपकी एनवी बोल रही है वो चीज.
Exactly.
So that happened. वो मतलब बचपन से बहुत बार हुआ है, लेकिन that the recent one was the like that was a hit कि अब नहीं हो पाएगा यार. Now I am done. I cannot take your turmoil. I cannot take your emotional blackmail. Few of my friends tried to like tell me like just give me. See, forgiving is okay. I have forgiven, but I cannot go back because there
Yeah.
won't be any point. I cannot take all these things like again. So
Yeah.
let's not
Yeah, and
dive into
also because you will also understand this. Writing like this also heals us. We have been hurt by some things, by some people, by some actions and some words. And for me, writing the poems in Embraces in Ink was not just for the things and people that I appreciate. It was also for me to heal myself.
yes.
एक बार निकल गया ना feelings, then you feel better अब कि हाँ, now I can move on.
The best thing is,
So
like we talk about journal, you have also written about your diary, dear diary. You've written a gratitude poem for that as well. So in that also what we are doing, we are trying to get rid of the thoughts and the overthinking we are having in our mind to keep ourselves sane and keep ourselves at peace.
yes.
So that is what writing is called therapeutic. So yeah, I do that with writing. If I have to like कहीं कलेश वलेश करना है तो राइटिंग में निकाल लेते हैं दूर
Exactly. Uh,
उसी में लोगों का आ जाता है ओ ये किसके लिए लिखा है ओ क्या हो गया लाइक रिसेंटली somebody was saying कि मैं कुछ भी लिखूं लोगों का आ जाता है अरे तुमने ये क्या लिख दिया अरे तुम्हारी जिंदगी में क्या चल रहा है इट्स लाइक कि डियर वी आर नॉट राइटिंग समथिंग हम हमेशा ना उसी टाइम पे नहीं लिख देते कई बार हम 4 दिन
हाँ,
बाद भी लिखते हैं तो एवरीथिंग इज सॉर्टेड बट स्टिल आई वांट टू राइट अबाउट इट
yes. Janan is also saying writing for healing ourselves is love. It is
yeah it
definitely.
does completely I think many of us when we talk about poetry, many of us are writing for healing, I think. Poetry is
Yes,
about healing. So now
definitely.
I'll not go off track again and again and coming back to my long walk of questions for you. So I have talked about this before, but now I want to know how did you deal with it? This book is a compilation of a journey of gratitude, and there are few poems that appear personalized. So when you came up with this book, what were your thoughts on readers' take on this book, and how did you deal with that?
So the poems I wrote in two parts. Actually, some of them are really, really old. For instance, the COVID vaccine obviously is dated because we took the vaccine way back in 2021. So it's already been 2, 3 years. So that's when I wrote it. And then there is the last poem where I'm talking about social becoming antisocial, where all the social media platforms are interacting with each other. In that, actually, that was written as a blog post sometime in 2021. That was also written in 2021. And I had just lost my Instagram account for the third time. And I was going through, yeah, it was a very bad period for me. And I was going through hell like that. I was building up the motivation to start another page and, build an audience one more time. It's very difficult. So
Yeah,
I
I
was
can.
just thinking, अगर ये सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स एक दूसरे से बात करेंगे तो क्या होगा एंड देयर आर एक्चुअली bits of that conversation wherein the my name has been used in the conversation by the accounts and I also had Goodreads and Amazon as part of those interactions जो मैंने ये final version से निकाल दिया है because it didn't make sense because all readers would not have an Amazon and Goodreads account. सो मैंने वो हटा दिया एंड इट ऑल्सो बिकॉज वहां पे मैंने मेंशन भी किया था कि गुडरीड्स एंड Amazon हैव गिवन मी द टाइटल ऑफ ऑथर एंड दोज आर द ओनली टू प्लेटफॉर्म्स विच हैव डन दैट सो आई रिमूव दैट पार्ट्स क्योंकि वो बहुत पर्सनलाइज्ड हो जाता था एंड पीपल वुड नॉट हैव बीन एबल टू रिलेट सो द पोएम्स हैव बीन compiled over a period of 4 5 years. But when I was doing the final version and deciding whether or not to put the poems in this particular book, I thought, let's make it generic. मेरे मुझसे related होगा तो people connect नहीं कर पाएंगे. Readers will not be able to find it as relatable as it has turned out current. So I removed the parts where my name has been used or any of my labels have been used or wherever I have addressed any family member by name. So I removed all that. Then the second part came when I was participating in two writing challenges. One was for Arthropods letter writing challenge, which happened in October previous 2024 23. I was participating in that, and most of the letters that are in this book, at least I think it was 30 letters for that particular competition. So 62 में से 30 letters तो वही है. So that helped a lot. And shout out Nilsi is here, so shout out to Nilsi and team Authoropod for that. You have helped a lot for compilation of this book. So 30 letters became a part of that particular challenge, and they had given us prompts. If you had participated, you would also know that they had given us prompts. Write a letter to person you admire. Write a letter to someone you are jealous of. Yeah.
Actually, when I was reading those poems in the continuity, I felt like ये मैंने कहीं तो मैंने किया है. Now I realize कि मैंने उसमें participate किया था.
Yeah, so it started from there. The process continued. मतलब जो मैंने लिखे थे letters 2020 और 2021 में, उसके बाद वो Authoropod का writing challenge आया. I continued in that manner only. They had given us prompt. I continued in the format that I had started in 2020 and 2021, and then I continued doing it for another challenge, which was the block chatter A to Z. I thought कि जो मैंने ऑथरोपॉड के लिए किया है, I can use some letters as part of block chatter A to Z and add few more letters which are not falling in the alphabetical category. जो A to Z में नहीं fall हो रहे हैं. I can come up with new letters to address to people that I'm grateful for, people and things both. And then that's how other 26 letters, all the 26 might not have been fresh, but some of them were fresh. So Arthropod and Block Chatter A to Z combined, they gave me about 40-45 letters that came together. And then I went back to letters that I had written before, the COVID vaccine, anti-social wala, and then there is one more where which I have written to men who are feminists. So that is also an old one. वो भी मैंने बहुत पहले लिखा था. So I thought maybe that can also become a part of this collection because it is falling in the same theme. So what happened Tanvi is that ये दोनों तो मैंने consciously gratitude को theme में रखते हुए लिखे ही थे. And then I went back to the poems I had written over the years, which were falling in the same theme. Because I have been doing letter writing for a long time. Since 2019, I think I have been doing letter writing. So I went back to all those letters and checked out whether I have written anything that falls under the theme of gratitude, addressed to someone that I'm thankful for. And then I removed all those parts where I have used people's names or used any personal incidents where I'm saying कि तुमने ये मेरे लिए ये किया था तो उसके लिए thank you. So I removed that. I made them general where I'm talking very vaguely about that particular incident. For instance, in the poem that you read out, I had initially written the particular incident where they betrayed me, but I removed that because people wouldn't be able to relate. क्योंकि मेरी personal experience के बारे में उनको क्यों read करना है? They might not want to know that what happened with me और मैं ऐसा क्यों लिख रही हूँ. That would not be able to connect to the reader. So I removed everything. And then once this was done, I reached out to a few more people asking them to read the poems that I had already written. And two of those people are already here. You were one of them, and then there was Nilsi also. And there are other 2-3 people I reached out to. I asked them, ये मैंने poems लिखी हैं. They are already on my blog. Go and check them out and tell me whether they seem to be personal or can we put it out in the form of a book where people would be interested in reading such a book. And that feedback also helped. You also gave me the same feedback कि 2-3 poems personal लग रही है बाकी तो सही है. You can put out a book. And I received the same feedback from the other readers also that I reached out to. Nilsi also said the same thing. So I was like, that gave me encouragement कि maybe I can put it out. It can be turned into a book.
Because I think something written that can help people understand themselves because eventually it is reflection, na? A sort of reflection to our actions and words that we are doing in this world. So I felt like this is something that should go out. So that's why I just gave that suggestion to put it.
And that actually motivated me a lot because once you said ki people will be interested, that's when I went back to the letters that I had written over the years and tried to find out whether those can be used in this book also.
So I have two follow-up questions with that. Why just 60? Why did you put it were you able to just get together 62 poems, or there was something that you fall upon 62? Because 62 poems are
No.
there.
So initially, as always, I reach out to a few people before I'm compiling any book. I ask them, is there an ideal page number or a chapter number that you have in mind for a particular genre? And every time the answer for gives me an idea of how many poems or how many chapters. If I'm doing a novel, it gives me an idea of how many chapters. If I'm doing a poetry book, it gives me an idea of how many number of poems I should put. If I'm doing a short story collection, again, how many number of stories to be put in the particular collection. I reached out to a few people and the general consensus was that 100 बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगी तो उससे कम करो एंड 50 बहुत कम हो रही है तो उससे थोड़ा ज्यादा करो. So that's why it came to 62. Initially, as I was mentioning, I only had 40 poems.
Yes.
उसके बाद मैंने I started going back to the poems I already had. Then I wrote a few fresh pieces also. It's not like only those were there. I also wrote a few fresh pieces where I felt that these can be included. तो वो भी हुआ. And that's how it came to 62.
The other follow-up question that is, yeah, the consistency and the format of the poems in this book is way different from what you like usually write. So, is that some sort of poetry format, or like what is it? Why you have done it like that?
So initially, the idea was to put it into sections as always. I have always maintained that in all my poetry books that उसको sections में तो divide करना है so that readers get a connect कि इस section में particular type of poems are there. The other section contains a certain type of poems. So in this, I have divided into 4 parts where I'm first talking about things, then I'm talking about family, then I'm talking about friends, then I'm talking about people in general who I might not know or who I might not be talking to regularly. That's the section. And then I have talked about the that section. Initially I was supposed to call Uno Reverse because in that particular section I have written poems where the things are talking about us.
Like that social media one.
Yes. And there's another one where the diary is also talking to me. So the
Yes,
diary has
you have
addressed me.
stopped.
Yeah.
You have stopped like coming to me. You're taken to my cousin digital format. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, jo.
Yeah, so that particular section I was initially going to call Uno Reverse because in the entire book I am talking about people and things. In that section, those things are talking back to me. So yeah, that's and
Truly, like has to be out. I think people need it.
yeah, so initially I wanted to name the section as I had thought about कि people रहेंगे, things रहेंगे, वैसे. And then I thought maybe let's do something different this time. People are used to this kind of format already from me. And then I thought it's not like I am the first person to have thought about this. There must be some poet or writer who must have thought about this before also. And then I started searching for quotes related to things. What have people said about things? What have people said about other people? What have people said about uh, things talking to us? And of course, I was able to find Google Baba hai. So we live in an era where we can rely on Google easily and find stuff easily. Research has become easier. So I
Yeah.
was able to find a quote matching to that particular section of poems, and that's how I divided the sections with this. And the idea came about. I didn't want to continue what I had done in the previous books, but I also wanted to continue doing dividing into section. So that's how.
Yeah, actually, I think section and theme, like this book has just one theme, gratitude. But even dividing the theme into multiple, like sub-genres or sub-theme, that is eventually good for readers. Like at least they will get a part. Like, ठीक है, I'll read this much today. I'll read
Huh.
this that much tomorrow. So that again, it makes reading easier, I guess.
Yes.
So my next question is, having written 10 books with a mix of genre, I would like to know from you the experiment that you have done with this book. That's something, although you have mentioned a few of them like in previous question just now, some experimental thing that you have done for the first time with this book and you felt skeptical before doing it.
There are 2, 3 things that I was really skeptical about. In the friends section of the poems, I was skeptical कि लोगों को ऐसा ना लगे कि repetitive हो रहा है, because there are many poems that are addressed to friends I am no longer in touch with. There's a particular sub genre of sections where पांच छह poems ऐसी हो रही हैं जहाँ पे friends जो childhood friend है, no longer in touch friend है, friend at different moments of my life है, and I'm not in touch with those friends anymore. And I had a doubt in my mind कि लोगों को कहीं ऐसा ना लगे कि ये एक ही बात बात repeat हो रही है. So that was one thing. Another thing that I was really skeptical about was whether the letters addressed to the things would be received well or not. ये बहुत बड़ा skepticism था, because I have not read many, मतलब in blog posts I have, but I have not read them in a book, and that too in a particular section where all the things are coming together. When you are reading blog posts, is a one-off post, like one in a year or one in 6 months or something like that. I've never read them in a book in a particular section coming together. So I was very skeptical whether it will be received well or not. But it turns out that section is the most loved one so far.
Actually, I said na कि many people don't acknowledge, and then when they will read this book, they will be like, oh, ऐसा भी होता है. So that is the like benefit of putting this out. Then, since you mentioned about like repetition, you felt like those poems will be repeated. Now I'm feeling they can be repeated. Once when I was reading, I was able to find one friend in each category actually, so I could not feel like they are repeated. So I was like, oh,
I'm happy to hear
लगा
that.
था कि because हर category में एक friend था उसके लिए, तो I was like, मेरे को नहीं feel हुआ उस time पे कि this can be repetitive. But yeah, now you mentioned it, so I can like people who have one friend in all the categories, उनको लग सकता है
हाँ,
कि ये
ये एक ही फ्रेंड की बात हो रही है कि बार बार, या इतने सारे फ्रेंड सच में हैं इसके जिसके से बात ही नहीं कर रही है ये. Yeah.
this is how we come up about our writing. अपनी writing में we find flaws and the what is the opposite of flaws? I forgot. We find flaws
Perfection.
and
Perfection.
perfection. This is how we find flaws and perfections in our own writing,
Yeah.
and that's where we grow.
Yes. Exactly. And then when it is received as opposite to what we thought, it's like, wow, I really can write well.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like
Yeah.
with with the Tides of Being, I was like feeling. I got one person saying I could not resonate this with this book. मुझे वो पहली बार आया ना, I felt like कि ठीक है, that हर बार एक person होता है कि
हाँ.
who would say that. ठीक है, तो मुझे लगा कि अगर आगे भी और आएगा तो ये बुक का मतलब वो एसेंस ही खत्म हो जाएगा ना कि लाइक बिकॉज दिस वाज रिटन सो दैट पीपल कैन रिलेट विद इट. अब उसने तो बोल दिया आई कैन नॉट रेजोनेट विद इट, मैंने कहा तो ये बुक किसी काम की नहीं है. बट उसके बाद और ज्यादा पॉजिटिव फीडबैक्स आए एंड आई वाज लाइक नहीं नहीं ये है काम की. पीपल विल रिलेट विद इट बिकॉज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ इलस्ट्रेशंस विद दोस स्मॉल वर्सेस लाइक छोटे छोटे हैं तो लोगों को ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा. Something that makes it more like attracting. So I was like, fine, मैंने कहा let it flow, let it just stay out in the world. Somebody will find it at the right time.
Yes.
It's like I have heard and felt heard and felt also. The book find the people, not people find the book. So it's
Exactly.
like something like
Yes.
so that is something I believe. Someday some book will find its reader in different arena.
Definitely. Yes. Okay, that brings us, I
Think
think, to the end of the long form questions that we had for each other. Now we come to my favorite part, which is the rapid fire round. Okay, Tanvi, what we'll do in this is we'll go back and forth. One question I ask, one question you ask. Okay. So my first question to you is surrounding thoughts, spilled it again, or tides of being. Which one took the longest to compile and why?
I'll say it was Tides of Being because it had illustrations. So I was not the only person involved in working on this. So it was Tides of Being because we were two people working on this. So that was
Okay.
the reason for it took the longest.
Okay, lovely. Okay, your turn.
Okay, so my first question is anything that you follow as a writing ritual, and what is the reason behind doing that?
There's one that I have been following for the past 2, 3 years, and it's been great for my productivity, which is to turn off all social media while I'm writing because it becomes a biggest distraction.
That's
जब मैं
something
लिख रही हूँ तो सिर्फ मेरा लैपटॉप या if I'm doing pen and paper writing, just my journal. I don't want any other devices near me. I put the phone on airplane mode. I turn off my iPad and just focus on writing. And that's a ritual that I follow religiously for the past 2, 3 years.
I'll try this too because I need it.
And
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, next question.
yes, my next question to you is: would you rather share a poetry on your blog or social media in the written format, or recite it in front of an audience, and why?
Okay, before coming to that, I got to see Nirashi's comment. Music चला के लिखती होंगी मनाली तो.
That is true. Music without lyrics, I do that. Yes.
So yeah, so you have been watching my videos of like reciting poem on before audience. So I love that part more than just putting it like in a written format. I wanted to do it since long this year that came out to me. So that is something I want to see. The speech is better than just writing. Like if I'm able to speak it well or recite it well, so it will deliver more value than the written format.
Definitely. Yes.
I like to recite it. Even I don't post a lot of poems on Instagram because I'm not able to shoot them while reciting, and I don't want to do them in a written format.
Okay. Nice. Okay, your turn.
Which genre is preferable for you when you write, and why?
Poetry, definitely, because I have been writing it for the longest time. It's more than 2 decades now. I've been writing since I was a teenager, poetry. So it comes very easily and naturally to me. Uh, yeah, I will choose poetry only, and then I will choose short story and then novel, longer form of fiction. Yeah,
Novel तो
that's the
मैंने
best.
choose नहीं किया है. I feel like I am stepping on your path because after poetry, my choice is also short stories. No, long form. Actually, I started writing in eighth standard, and when I passed 12th, I guess. I went for a quota. I study for study.
Hmm,
So I wrote a normal like diary entry format of a story. तो वो
hmm,
मैंने एक लिखा था जिसको मैं
hmm,
नॉवल में कन्वर्ट करना चाहती थी उस टाइम पे. आई डोंट नो बुक कॉपी कहाँ पड़ी है अभी और मैं करना चाहूंगी नहीं करना चाहूंगी. दैट इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग. देयर इज वन मोर बुक दैट आई वांट टू ब्रिंग आउट एज अ नॉवेल.
hmm.
वो भी वो रखी है. उससे पहले मैंने सोचा कि आई हैव टू डू पोइट्री बुक्स. आई कैन डू पोइट्री बुक्स बेटर देन एनीथिंग एल्स. तो या नॉवेल इज माय लास्ट चॉइस फॉर नाउ.
It requires a lot of patience, but
Yes.
yes, हो जाएगा. Okay, my turn again, or is it your turn?
No, I think my turn.
हाँ,
Uh, okay. नहीं आपका टर्न है
हाँ,
एक्चुअली. आई
मेरा turn.
आस्क्ड.
Yes. My next question to you is: poetry, short fiction, or long fiction? Your preferred genre of mine, and why? मतलब मैंने सारे genres लिखे हैं, and you've read all the three genres. So which one do you prefer from me?
एक्चुअली मेरे को ना मतलब ज्यादा मतलब नॉवेल मैंने एक ही पढ़ी है. पोएट्री ज्यादा पढ़ी है. तो पोएट्री है वैसे बट आई लव नॉवेल एज वेल लाइक मेलो ड्रामा.
Love and melodrama.
So I cannot decide. Sorry, I am indecisive right now. Deciding between three poem books or one novel. I need to read one more novel to decide it.
Soon, coming soon.
Seriously, I need to read another novel, a new novel from you to decide whether I'll go with poetry or novel.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. सिद्धांत इज सेइंग नॉवेल चूज करो ताकि अगली जल्दी आ जाएगी. मेरे को पता ही था कि यही लिखना चाहता था. लेट मी कंप्लीट फॉर यू.
Oh my God, we need more characters to die. सुकैना मारेगी मुझे.
We had that discussion actually last Sunday. We met and we were talking about it. My next question is: you have read two of my poetry books. Which felt more relatable to you and why?
Definitely Tides of Being because first of all I love contemporary poetry. मुझे short कुछ भी दे दो मैं पढ़ूंगी और मुझे ज्यादा enjoyable होगा. And if I have to read longer form of poetry, मुझे लगता है ना I belong to that generation जिनको शेक्सपियर और रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट वाली पोएम ज्यादा अच्छी लगती थी. तो if I have to read from somebody who's my fellow author, I would prefer contemporary and free verse poetry. And that you have done really well in Spilled It Again. So, yes.
आपने कंफ्यूज कर दिया, आप कौन सी पढ़ना चाहोगे? आपने दोनों की तारीफ कर दी.
दोनों लोग impromptu poem लिखो. देखो, I am very bad at impromptu poetry writing. So, don't tell me that.
Actually, I can write, but now I'm conscious I won't be able to write.
Exactly. हाँ, मैं भी लिख सकती हूँ, but when not in front of a live audience. Sorry.
नहीं, अगर टाइम परमिट करेगा तो let's try this as well. We will use paper and pen.
Okay.
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 So your
My turn. My turn. You have already mentioned about your podcasting. I want to ask podcasting versus blogging. Share the two negatives and two positives that you have learned in your journey so far.
okay. दोनों का एक नेगेटिव मैंने ये नोटिस किया, दैट समथिंग दैट आई हैव नोटिस्ड, everybody wants their work to be showcased on your platform, but
Hmm.
nobody wants to share that. Like I have felt very helpless at times. Even after like multiple times, I request them ki, like please share this. This will help
Hmm.
me reach more people, and your work will reach more people. But I don't receive that support. So that is one negative that I wanted to address like since a long time, and somehow that happened just now. I hope it reaches to people because that is something that we all need. It's not
Hmm.
if we are asking someone to do something for us, that's done. Like that is that person's job. No, it's never. We have to do it as well. So one thing is that, and if I talk about positive, so that has introduced me to a lot of new bloggers, like new listeners are there. So there are more friends, and community building has happened because of that. So this is
Okay.
one positive, one negative. If I talk about one more, so negative again, negative में तो मुझे अभी कुछ याद नहीं आ रहा है. Positive में ये है, I have learned to better manage my time between the things,
Hmm.
and that is I have become more consistent to things, and I have
Hmm.
learned to how to manage content, same content on different platforms.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a skill that all of us must learn, I feel, because we have to be present everywhere to increase our reach, and that can be overwhelming.
Actually, there is one thing that comes in my mind when I think about it, but that is not correct. I'm not able to brush up my thought कि same content हम multiple platforms में डालेंगे तो people will get agitated and irritated. But
हाँ,
we never know कि
so
हर platform पे अलग-अलग लोग भी हो सकते हैं. So we have to think with that perspective. We should think with the way of
exactly.
hope, not with the negative thought कि लोग परेशान हो जाएंगे. नहीं होंगे, हम ignore कर देंगे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा. लेकिन जो
Hmm.
लोग एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म पे हैं, you have to think about them as well because you are
Exactly.
there to
Yes.
sell your work. So that thing does not hit my mind like harder than the other one कि like लोग परेशान हो जाएंगे. तो that I have to work on.
Yeah, and there's one more trick for that. I will DM you later uh, for managing the different platforms.
Okay, sure. I would love to know that.
That's a trade secret. It should be
Okay.
between us.
Okay, sure. I'll be looking forward to it. Coming to my next question, how blogging has helped you in promoting your books? I'm sure it played an important role as it played in writing of your book because your blog is a very big, like supporter of your books, I must say.
Hmm. हाँ, सिद्धांत सिंह हमें भी बता दो. हमारा एक ही ग्रुप है, उसी में बता दूंगी. Yes. Okay. So talking about my blogging, helping me in my writing and my books. First of all, I want to admit that most of my books first happened on my blog. Sari stories or poems, whichever is a compilation, they have all happened on my blog first, including Embraces in Ink, जिसमें सबसे पुरानी poem जो है वो मैंने, as I was just mentioning, the oldest poem in that book is written in way back in 2019. So you can imagine how much that has helped. From 4 or 5 years, I've been from in the back of my head, I must have been unconsciously compiling this book, which came together in 2024, 5 years later. So that is the type of help that blogging can do for you as a writer. And as for building the audience, again, you get your first readers from your blog. जो लोग वो blog पढ़ेंगे, the people who are reading that particular blog post, they will share their thoughts with you, telling you how they feel about you, how they feel about the writing that you have done. It will also help you improve before you are able to maybe take that poem or that particular story ahead in the form of a book. They will help you to fine tune it. Whatever the negatives are, you will be able to work upon them. So I'm sorry, I was just getting an audio call in between. Yes. Yeah, so that's how it has helped me, blogging. It has helped me find a reader base. It has helped me find feedback for my writing. And I can also see the growth from then till now. Uh, in 2019, that the poem that I wrote and the latest poem that I wrote in 2024, I can see the growth also in myself as a writer. So yes, it definitely merges well the two things, the being a blogger and an author.
That's really helpful because you also I just took a feedback from you when about my short story. So when we are consistently writing, from there we get ideas for the book. Like I would say, from this gratitude, I've got an idea of a book. Like as everything is written and said and done somewhere,
Hmm.
we just
Hmm.
need to tweak and do it in a different way. So
Exactly.
someday I'll have to write something about things as a poetry. I'll start writing about those like themes of those like not themes, the category of things. Like if
Yeah.
like pen, lamp, diary, and all. I'll just start noting them, and someday I'll
Hmm.
write the poem about them, and I'll just compile it.
Yes.
So that is something that ideas keep flowing in the like air. We just need to get
Hmm.
the right one.
Yeah. Neil Street is also saying repurposing old piece and feeling that growth is such a precious feeling. Exactly. Yes.
बिकॉज एक्चुअली कई बार क्या होता है, हमने जो शेयर नहीं किया होता है, अगर हम उसे दोबारा से बेटर बनाते हैं एंड वी शेयर इट, इट
Hmm.
टर्न्स आउट वेरी वेल एंड वेल रिसीव्ड. सो वी
Hmm.
शुड कीप ट्राइंग
Yes.
टू डू दैट.
Yes. Okay. My next question to you, and the last one. One thing you would give up for more book sales and reach. Why?
Okay, more books reach and sale. So one thing that I was thinking about it. So self doubt, self
Hmm.
procrastination, procrastination and self doubt. These are two things. Actually, I keep getting a lot of ideas to do this and do that to promote my books or promote myself or to get a better reach.
Hmm.
बट वो ideas ना दिमाग में चलते रह जाते हैं. आई डोंट वांट टू कम आउट ऑफ माय कंफर्ट जोन एंड आई फेल टू एग्जीक्यूट दोज आइडियाज एंड आई फील लाइक वो आइडिया इतना स्ट्रांग था कि वो कुछ कर सकता था. So for that better, like something is going on in my mind for the past
Hmm.
month. For now, I am not able to execute it because of a lot of self doubt and other stuff.
Hmm.
I know
Yeah.
that can help me spike my book sales or maybe get feedback, at least not sales, feedback.
Hmm.
It will drive feedback, but still, I'm juggling with my overthinking and my self doubt. So, yeah, that is one thing I want to get rid of, and I'll try to do that more in 2025 now.
Okay. Sid is saying soul to devil करना पड़ेगा.
What is that?
मुझे भी नहीं पता. You will have to explain that question, Siddhant.
Is that related to anything book?
हाँ, कुछ तो बुकिश ही होगा. अगर सिद्धांत ने बोला है तो बुकिश ही होगा कुछ. आई एम अज्यूमिंग.
ध्यान बोलेगा, मुझे स्टीरियोटाइप कर दिया है. So, yeah, my next question is, my last question is, something you think every writer should do to become better writer, except for reading. Don't say you reading can help them become better.
Community. Reach out to more readers. Ask for honest feedback. मतलब
Yeah,
reach out to people who don't know you in your personal life. I feel they will. Uh, you make a deal with the devil. Okay. To increase sales, he's saying, हाँ, Ghost Rider. Okay. हाँ, बिल्कुल.
actually, I when I was writing this question, I was like, मनाली तो बिल्कुल stuck हो जाएंगे. And you were very quick to answer this one. Like community, that plays a very like big role apart from reading. If I talk about it, needs to go along with reading actually.
Yeah,
Community building is
and
very important.
yeah, you need people who hold you accountable for what you are creating. They have to be honest with you. Like not very hateful criticism, but constructive criticism. They tell you where you need to improve. ये बहुत जरूरी है.
Exactly. Actually, that is necessary because we are into this field where we want to go ahead. We don't want to
Hmm.
give up in between.
Hmm.
If we want to stay for long, we have to like get the feedbacks and talk about
Yeah.
like work on it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's my part of it. But this is the third time that I'm coming here, so I thought to have something different for you. So I have five this and that related to
Hmm.
books only. So you have to tell me that. So first one
Yeah.
goes like
सिद्धार्थ हैज अ कमेंट ऑन दैट. जान पहचान वालों को किताब नहीं सेल करनी है. एग्जैक्टली मेरे तो जान पहचान वाले पढ़ते ही नहीं है. तुम कोई
"Hmm,
वही नहीं है, पॉइंट ही नहीं है.
वो तो है नहीं. अच्छा सिद्धांत ने लिखा है सेल नहीं करनी है.
हम्म.
वो कहते हैं उनको फ्री में देनी है. तो ये गलत बोल रहे हो. उनसे उनसे डबल पैसे लेने एक्चुअली.
हाँ, actually, yes. Nilshi has also said keep writing and keep revisiting old written pieces. उससे भी evolve होते हैं. Yes, that is also important.
एंड वी कैन ड्राइव आइडियाज आल्सो फ्रॉम दैट.
Yes.
आई बिकॉज मेरे पास अभी थोड़ा आइडियाज हैं लेकिन हाँ फिर भी मुझे लग रहा है आई नीड मोर आइडियाज. So
Yes,
yeah,
this and
let's
that.
say. Hmm. Okay, finally this and that is happening. Literally. Okay, so this is
Hmm.
thriller or mystery.
Thriller or mystery? Oh
You
my,
don't have
mystery,
time to
mystery,
think. You don't have time to think. You just have to say
mystery,
it.
mystery, mystery.
Books, movies,
Books,
writing, reading,
reading.
vision, art,
Sorry,
vision or art,
art,
discussion or buddy reading.
discussion.
Okay, that's from my side. Yeah, almost I thought you will say these answers. Apart from vision and art, I thought vision and art may maybe vision will win.
Okay. So I am also starting a new segment on the show, and I will be doing this particular segment for this particular book because it focuses on the theme of gratitude. I have decided to do a gratitude bingo with all the guests, and of course, you are my first guest, so you are going to be the first person to play this gratitude bingo with me. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. You just have to say yes or no, like we do in a bingo. Okay. So
Okay.
the first question is, did a random act of kindness.
Yes.
Okay. Paid gratitude to an object.
Yes.
Okay. Wrote a gratitude letter.
I think yes, I might have written it. I cannot recall it, but yeah, definitely I would have written that.
Okay.
I'll say
Okay, next question. Said sorry to someone in the last 24 hours.
24 आवर्स में तो नहीं बोला शायद. हाँ किसी से बुलवाया जरूर होगा. मैंने नहीं बोला अभी.
तुमने बोला एक्चुअली आज सुबह तुमने मुझे ही बोला when we were discussing about
Actually, yeah, I think when we are habitual of saying sorry and thank you, 24 hours में हो ही जाता होगा शायद. हाँ मैंने बोला है फिर. लेकिन मैंने बुलवाया भी है किसी को.
after reading your book probably. नहीं वो नहीं था. The reason was something else. Okay.
This went bad.
Okay, next one. Said thank you to someone in the last 24 hours.
हाँ थैंक यू तो काफी लोगों को बोला.
Okay. Next one. Hugged someone in the last 24 hours.
नहीं कोई नहीं मिला. मैं अपने कमरे में हूँ बस
ये-
ऑफिस रहती.
मुझे लोगों के कमेंट्स में ज्यादा हंसी आ रही है. ये गेम रिग्ड है. Okay. Next one. Said something nice or paid a compliment to someone in the last 24 hours.
अभी थोड़ी देर पहले फ्रेंड को मैसेज किया।
I would. Okay. Forgive someone who hurt you.
ये ऐसे forgive, yeah, I believe in forgiving. भले ही forgetting, I am not good at forgetting, but forgiving is like something I follow.
Okay. Help someone without any motive or expectations.
Please repeat.
Help someone without any motive or expectations.
A lot of times.
Okay. Wonderful. Gave someone a shout out in the last 24 hours.
ये नहीं, 24 hours में नहीं दिया.
Okay. Listen to someone with empathy and without judgment.
हाँ. Yes.
Okay. Spend quiet time alone outside.
Outside, yes.
Okay. Did not complain for a whole day.
हाँ शायद नहीं ये मुश्किल है. वीकडेज में तो बहुत ही मुश्किल है. वीकेंड पे आई नीड टू. कल मैं एक बार देखती हूँ, कल आपको इसका आंसर बताती हूँ क्योंकि आई डोंट रिमेम्बर राइट नाउ कि वीकेंड पे जब मैं अकेले रहती हूँ आई हैव लिव्ड विदाउट कंप्लेनिंग और नॉट. वीकडेज पे तो करता ही नहीं, हो ही नहीं सकता बिना कंप्लेन के.
सिद्धांत is saying forgive, वो बंदा डिसअपियर हो गया होगा.
या बंदी भी तो हो सकती है.
Okay. Next one. Wrote 3 things you like about yourself.
हाँ मतलब yes, I keep writing about
Okay.
myself.
Wrote 3 things that you like about your parents.
लिखा नहीं होगा बट या acknowledge किया होगा. Not in written but
Okay. Wrote 3 things you like about someone you envy.
नहीं. वो मैं भूल जाती हूँ.
Okay.
मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि उसको देख के चल के या कुछ होने, मेरी लाइफ में कुछ नहीं बदलने वाला ना, तो मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे अपने बारे में सोचना है. So I
Okay.
just brush up.
Siddhant is agreeing with you about the complaining वाला point. Corporate वाले ये नहीं हुआ होगा. Okay. Next one. Wrote 3 things you like about a friend or colleague.
Not exactly 3, but I might not. I have written poems for people.
Okay. Next one. Helped or mentored someone and shared knowledge with them.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Watched the sunset in the past month.
शायद पास्ट वन में नहीं. नो, आई हैवंट बीन ऑन ट्रिप और मैं अपने रूम की खिड़की से सनसेट ही नहीं दिखते.
Okay. Next one. Observed or appreciated nature and its elements.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Next one. Sat in the sunlight in the past week.
Yes, because सुबह सनराइज अच्छे से होता है खिड़की पे.
Okay. Made someone laugh or smile in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, I am doing it right now.
अच्छा, सिद्धांत is saying 3 things about colleague positive होनी चाहिए.
colleague/friend का सिद्धांत, तो I'll write about friends, तो positive होगा.
Next one. Turned or looked at a negative situation in a positive manner.
A lot of times actually. मेरे को ना जब प्रॉब्लम आती है ना, उस टाइम पे मुझे लगता है ठीक है इसमें कुछ हो जाएगा. I overthink about it when it has like gone, like it has been brushed off or it has been removed, like खत्म हो गया है सब, उसके बाद वो आता है. So yeah,
Okay.
I see it in a positive way when it comes.
Awesome. Okay. Next one. Did something this month that you have been wanting to do for a long time.
कुछ तो किया था, मेरे को भी याद करना पड़ेगा. हाँ आज मतलब आई डोंट रिमेम्बर दैट थिंग पर्टिकुलरली. आज भी मैंने एक चीज करी है. सो या यस फॉर दिस.
Okay, lovely. And the last one. Took ownership or responsibility for your mistake.
Yes, every time.
Okay, great, awesome. You've done very well on this gratitude bingo, Tanvi. I'm sure कहीं तो हुआ है, एक लाइन ऐसे या ऐसे तो हुआ है. Bingo complete.
2 या 3 जगह पे है, बाकी सब जगह हाई था. Because पता है यार, to be honest, I did not answer any of the point with dishonesty. That is something I
Hmm.
have learned and grown in my life doing all those things. So that's all because of the learning I have come across. So that's why मतलब मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कुछ ज्यादा ही हैप्पी हो रहा है.
I'm sorry, सिद्धांत, वो बिंगो का पार्ट नहीं हो सकता है. Be a part of author collaborative. How is it a part of gratitude bingo?
But जो gratitude आपका gratitude bingo था, I saw that in your live.
Hmm.
It was way, I think इसमें थोड़ा आपने add on किया है क्योंकि इसमें काफी सारे points मुझे नहीं लगे. ये वही वाला है.
वही वाला है.
पता
All
नहीं
the points were included.
नहीं नहीं लगी या तो उस दिन मैंने ध्यान से सुना. इसमें मेरे को काफी कुछ नया लगा. I enjoyed it.
Same point पे.
I was in the flow with that. I was like, oh मेरी बात हो रही है.
Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm hoping that this new segment will be enjoyed by the authors that come in the future episodes from now on.
Send me this one. I'll just get a printout of it and paste it on my in front of me. Just
हाँ,
saying.
ये Tenant has pointed out something that I was planning to do later also. कितना गलत बात है सिर्फ authors के लिए bingo. I am going to share this gratitude bingo on my stories also. Don't worry.
नहीं story पे मत करना है. उस वजह से अपना उस पे करना. क्या कहते हैं अपने पोस्ट में करना. People will share और वो उसमें मार्क करेंगे या फिर वो वाला करना. अदरवाइज वो add yours आता है ना वहां पे भी
हाँ,
कर सकते हो. वो वाले
yes.
में भी कर
वही thought है. In our author collaborative वाला post, I will put either in that or as well add your own वाले में.
add
वही सोचा है.
yours. That
हाँ.
will be amazing.
Template ready है Nilshri.
I need that template actually for myself and place it in front of my desk.
Yes.
Like,
Awesome. ठीक है.
I don't know. I have done something today that I wouldn't have done in my dream. So I'm like happy high since that time. I don't know. I'm just smiling. The result
Awesome.
of that thing will come tomorrow in the in my morning post.
Oh, awesome. Looking forward to that. And I think that brings us to the end of today's episode. We had a lot of engagement from the audience. So, firstly, thank
Yes.
you to the enthusiastic audience that was with us. सारे nepotism वाले ही हैं, but thank you for being with us.
Literally, we enjoyed that and we got a lot of insights from them as well.
Yes. Thank you so much for being with us. Hope you enjoyed it. And Tanvi, thank you for coming on the show for the third time. I'm hoping that we can do this again soon. मेरी तो अगले साल आ ही जाएगी नई book, but I hope you are also bringing out one more book so we can do this as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely. मतलब आप अपना timeline बता दो. I'll prepare according to that. कि उसमें भी first guest मैं ही हूँ.
Most probably June, July. Most probably.
Okay, I'll figure out if I can make it by then.
Yes. Great. Thank you so much, Tanvi. As always, it was awesome having you, and I look forward to doing this again. And congratulations on your book. I enjoyed it. Everyone go and check out Tides of Being on Kindle, and also my book, Embraces of Ink. Both of them are available on Kindle Unlimited. Go check them out.
Both of these books are very important for people right at this moment when people are not acknowledging things and they are not introspecting and not reflecting back.
Actually,
So I think both
yes.
the books come with two different essence. So these both books should be added to their book list.
TBR, yes. Yes. Pado. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for joining. Bye, Tanvi. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.